Hello everyone, this is Ku. I'm gonna start our. Actually, it's not gonna be a regular lesson. It's gonna be an extracurricular. I'm gonna talk about the Cresselia event actually, and the what we call it this appetizer, or it's also called I think Universal One or like Universal Legendary, like IV, whatever how it's called. Yeah. So. And I will try to do the subtitles this time, so don't worry if you don't understand what I'm saying. I'll try to do that this time. Alright, so how did your Cresselia event go? Did you get your Darkrai, or did you at least reach the the rank, the top rank 13, so that it's guaranteed that you're gonna encounter Darkrai at your next research session, maybe? If you didn't, I really hope that there's like another chance for you next time during like another event or so. Alright, so for me, as you just saw, I already hit rank 15, and I think I've exceeded a lot, not a lot, but yeah, up to like here. So I got extra Cresselia and Darkrai candies, but that's okay. That's like not the main point. So how did you actually hunt like a good Cresselia or like whatever Pokemon that you were looking for? For me, it was like not like perfect, or like not like it just didn't go well. So of course the first one, this is the appetizer, or like Universal Cresselia. Everyone gets the same exact same Cresselia, except for the ingredient combination and the level. The level's like you can adjust it. So that's my first one, and except the appetizer, I caught 4 more Cresselia, and I'll just go straight to the conclusion. I couldn't finish hunting for a good Cresselia. I just couldn't get a good one. My first one, I just show you like one by one, was having a nature with minuscule chance decreasing, so obviously it's not gonna be the one, even though it has helping speed and skill trigger S up to its 50th sub-skill. It was because of its nature, like of course it was not gonna be a good good Cresselia. Of course I can't finish hunting with that. And this is my second one. It's like ABB ingredient specialist, its nature and its sub-skill, so obviously it's not gonna be the one either. And this is my third one. Timid, it's like one of the maybe not the first one, given there's a buff for this, but all these like the sub-skill set wasn't like a deal. Even though it has skill trigger S, it's locked because of the skill trigger M at its 100 sub-skill, so obviously this is not going to be the one either. And my last one, the fourth one, was actually having one of the base natures for a skill specialist, but it didn't have the skill trigger up to like it just didn't have it until even 100. In fact, if one of these two inventory ops was replaced with skill trigger, then this would be the one, but it didn't happen. It only has the nature and helping speed S and helping bonuses in like 100 a year. So yeah, these are like all Cresselia that I got, and obviously these are not gonna be the one to satisfy my criteria, or like my standard. So my fourth one was better than the appetizer, so but still, yeah. So that was the result of my Cresselia event. In terms of Cresselia, I got actually, and this is my Darkrai. It's level 26, so given that its maximum is 27, I got a pretty high one. And I got this Ralts, which has a perfect stat, like until skill level 50. It's like its nature, sub-skill set, it's like perfect. I've already raised one, raised God of War, and it's like it has exact the same sub skill set, except its nature. So, and the one I'm using has a neutral nature, so this rolls is like perfect, and like it's like a pure superior version of my God of War that I'm using now. So, yeah. But given the resources are like so limited in this game, I just can't go for raising this one like right away. So maybe I'll wait. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah. Anyway, so that was pretty much it for my Cresselia event. And now what I'm gonna talk about is the appetizer. Are you for or against appetizer? I'm like so against appetizer. I just hate it. I like the idea of everyone can get a guaranteed one with the same stat, or like with the same IV, which is like not the worst one, not the best either, but which is like at least usable in a way. At least it doesn't have like helping speed down or like skill chance down, or like So in terms of from that point of view, appetizer is like okay. But what I don't like is it's like you have to spend your resources to actually get the first one. Maybe you have to use your incense, you have to use your Cresselia biscuits, and you even have to you have to pay to get the like great biscuits or even ultra biscuits to feed the first Cresselia that you're encountering. If you don't have like enough fur to exchange for the Cresselia biscuits, you have to pay, or like you have to use your limited resources for this appetizer. Like it just makes sense. It's like nonsense, I understand that this is a 2-week event, so pretty much everyone can maybe like encounter at least like 2 or 3, maybe like 3 at the minimum. Like I don't know how much you can get, how much fur you can get if you're like an average player or average researcher. But I think you can encounter at least 3, like meaning at least you can get 3 instances. And given that one Cresselia can eat at least 2 biscuits, if you encounter 3, then it's guaranteed that you can catch it, under condition of like using the Cresselia biscuits every time you feed it. But even I understand the theory. I understand like the reasoning behind this. I understand. It's not like everyone's not like me. Everyone's not like me who's paying for the biscuits, or like who's actually into this game and who's like crazy for hunting Pokemon. I know, but still. Do you want this appetizer? Like, let me show this. Do you want this appetizer? It's not bad. It's not good either. I personally wouldn't use this. Like, I just wouldn't use it. I don't want to spend my resources on this appetizer. So, if I fail hunting, then I just give it up. I'm just not gonna use it. So, there's like no point for me to spend all these like limited, precious, scarce resources, to catch this appetizer. And on top of that, what I really, really don't like is that, I like hunting. Like one of the main one of the main contents I'm enjoying for like any Pokemon franchise is like hunting for like whatever like AV that I want. And if you know what you're getting, it's like you're like the happiness you're hoping to see is like taken. It's like it's not there. You already know what you're getting, and it's not going to be a good one. I mean, it's not going to be better than what you expect. So yeah, I don't have like a motivation to wake up in the morning. I still do. Just let me clarify this. I just still do. But if you finally, just imagine that you're finally encountering your Cresselia and you're finally getting, catching your Cresselia, and it comes with this, sub skill set. It's like, I don't know, like I just can't express this in words. Like, you know, it's you can't even enjoy, you know, catching a Pokemon. It's like, this is what you're getting. You know this, and who the hell, you know, who the hell want this? So I was like, yeah. And if there's no appetizer, then I could have, you know, I could have gambled like once more, so like one more time. So I just don't see like any benefits of, you know, to like I like again I like accept and I respect the idea that at least the first one that you're getting is guaranteed, and it's like it's at least it's at like minimal use, like useful level. I understand and respect that idea, but I really don't understand and I don't really don't like that, you know, we are forced to get this using our resources. So it would be better, you know, if the first Cresselia encountering will be like hungry, or like it's given as a gift, or like, you know, as you can see, like Darkrai, you know, whoever caught Darkrai, you know, but like that Darkrai, you don't even need a biscuit. It's like you can befriend, you could befriend it without just doing anything. It just you just wake it up and it becomes your team, you know. So yeah, given that it's technically possible, I really want this, you know, to be, you know, applied for like every other legendary Pokemon like Cresselia, and like every other legendary Pokemon that's upcoming in the future. So yeah, that was like my hope and my I would say like my stress for having this appetizer. I'm like, yeah, now you understand like how much I like, you know, how much I dislike this idea of you feed your appetizer, like, and there's like, and you know what you're getting. You may understand, you know, you now understand what I'm saying and how I feel. And I think, you know, some other people think the same way. Not many, maybe, I don't know. I've seen some people on Twitter, but I know the community on Twitter is like not the biggest one. I know there are like some other people that are silent, that are not on the social media, and, you know, but still, at least there are people that have the same idea. So I really hope that this is going to be improved in the future for the future legendary events. I enjoyed all the legendary events. So I really hope that this is, you know, this is not going to happen again, so that, you know, we can enjoy even more for this kind of event. So yeah, that's like my hope, and yeah, that's my like opinion on this appetizer. Yeah. So that was pretty much it for what I wanted to talk about. All right. So if you have any comments, or like if you have also like your opinions on this appetizer, please you know, give me comments on the comment section, or you can also talk to me on Twitter if you want to. All right. So this is not a regular lesson, but I hope this is something that can be useful in terms of Pokemon sleep and also for your English learning. Okay. All right. So this is it for the lesson. I'm not gonna be able to do the lessons for like maybe like weeks. So this is gonna be like last lesson until like the end of like next month maybe. But I'll at least try to do the extracurricular that doesn't have like subtitles. At least I will try to show that I'm still live. Alright, so this is it for the lesson. Thank you very much, and don't forget like, subscribe, and comment. Right? So thank you very much, and I'll see you next time.